My name is Federico Rivera. I'm the Senior Community Manager from Oracle Direct Latin America. Today I will be teaching you Social Selling Volume 1. This is the first set of diplomas Oracle Direct is directly sponsoring to our network of partners like you. So we are indeed very interested into getting our partners to know better the social media and why is the social media beginning to be a really important part of the sales process. Basically, what we are going to see here in our diploma in Social Selling Volume 1 is firstly know what is social selling, then begin to optimize your own social media. There are a lot of social channels like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but we are going to begin only with LinkedIn because we believe LinkedIn is the most professional social media, so to speak. So I would like you people to, first of all, forgive my English. I'm not used to make presentations in English, but I'm going to do my best. Secondly, you are connected through a tool that is called GoToWebinar. You can make questions all the time you want by clicking on the question in the tool. That is the little window on the right of your screen. You can also raise hands if you want to ask questions. I will be looking my tool if you guys have questions. I'm really relaxed about it. Please, so don't hesitate to ask me anytime, okay? We are going to last for about 50 minutes, 45 minutes, and then the last minutes of my presentation, I'm going to take them to answer your questions. I'm going to go very slow in some parts and very quickly on others. I also want you to have your profile, I want you to open your LinkedIn profile. The ones that do not have one, please go ahead and open one. It's pretty easy and fast to open a LinkedIn. And the ones that already have a LinkedIn profile, we're going to work as I go forward in my presentation, okay? So welcome you all. My name is Federico Rivera again. I'm the Senior Community Manager from Oracle Direct Latin America, and I'm in charge to go along with the diploma. This is an Oracle Direct directly sponsored diploma for you guys, okay? So what we are going to see is basically 3 steps along the way. The first one is what is social selling and how do you improve your LinkedIn profile. So basic settings and tune-ups for your own LinkedIn profile. I'm going to have 10 topics, 10 tips in order for you guys to improve how does your LinkedIn profile looks like. And these tips are directly sent to me by the business managers from LinkedIn itself. So this is a theory that is the most accurate, in terms of social selling. The second part is going to be how to social sell. So this will be the 101, the first steps on how people is social selling through LinkedIn. So here I am not going to go deeper, but I am going to show you the first steps of how to social sell. Next steps, on also Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and other social media theories, we are going to go deeper in those later in other volumes of social selling teaching class, so to speak, okay? And the third step is going to be the processes, forms, and feedback that I can give to you in order for you guys to have control of your actions in social selling. How to keep contact with the people you have made friends of, and how to, go along with the process. So remember guys, you can also ask questions and raise your hands anytime if you don't understand something. And so let's begin, okay? The first step, what is social selling? This step is in order for us to start all of us from the same point. What is social selling? The first thing you have to think about is this is not a trend, that this is not happening now, this is a reality. Some companies in the United States and Europe are even making their own sales force into this. This is mandatory. This is something that you have to have in your mindset. You need social selling because of the time, not because this is a trend. It's because our era, and our era is moving digitally. So if you don't have social media as a personal brand, you are missing a big part of the picture. So what is social selling? Not a trend, a reality. I love to define social selling like a conversation one-to-one and in real time through social media to accelerate the business. So here, what you guys have to have in mind is that social selling is not always selling through the social media, but is to generate the opportunity, to intensive the opportunity, so at the middle of the way, and also to close the business. So there are 3 steps in social selling. The first one, like you know, getting the attention from your target. The second one is improving the interest of the solution you're trying to sell, and the third one is selling indeed. Okay, so don't think about social selling as the process to sell in social media, but think about it as always to generate opportunities also. Okay, some insights you need to know about the current buyer, no, the modern buyer, so to speak, is that, and this is a statistic directly from Oracle Corporation in the United States, 78% of social selling sales and sellers improve their quota while they were using social selling. If they weren't using social selling, they would have sold 78% less. So take that in mind. The ones that use social media to improve, to use it as a tool to sell, they give 78% more of their quota. Secondly, shopping process has changed. The client goes to the web and social first. I'd like to put an example on this insight. Is that you know, when you are dying to buy a television, so you go to the store and you see 6 brands, you know, Sony, Panasonic, Sharp, Samsung, LG, Vizio, etc. So you are dying to buy a 60-inch screen television, but you know all the televisions outside, from the inside to the outside, look all the same. So you need to go to the Google, to the web, and also to social media to go and evaluate what are the differences and what will be the criteria, the main criteria for you to know what television you need to buy. So you're going to find that Samsung is, yes, 60-inch, but it has a dual-core processor, while the Sony has a 4 dual-core processor. So this is a plus from the Sony. But Sony has, you know, some pixelated images, while the Panasonic does not. So I'm just only telling you this so you guys need to know that the client, that your possible client, that your target is looking for the solution on the web and on the internet and on social media before they even are interested in your solution. So take that in mind, okay? Thirdly, 92% of B2B buyers also search the web. So this is not the final client we're speaking about. It is also the B2B buyers like us and like you. So you are also searching for the internet, looking for trends, looking for what does the competition does that we don't. So take a lot in mind that, okay? And the new buyer is an informed person. It's a digital person. He's socially connected. This is mostly the most important part of this insight, is that our client now is a very connected person. So we don't even have a chance to do things wrong, because it can become a snowball, you know. While we have just a little one client and not happy with our solutions, he can communicate that to his circles, and his circles to their circles, and become a bigger snowball, and you know, we can generate a bad reputation. This can happen, so take in mind that also, okay? Well, I like also to say that the client is empowered. I don't know how are the status in English-speaking Central America and Caribbean, but in Latin America, we have been noticing that the people who were the ones who took decisions on buying solutions for their enterprises are now less persons. You know, earlier we had a team of 5 evaluating each solution before they could even buy it. Now there's only one person who is in charge of making the decision. So this means as long as the time goes by, the persons and the buyers are more empowered. This is what I want to say, okay? So what about the mother salesman? I mean, what about you? You need to be customer-centric. This is a theory, this is not new, and this speaks a lot about we have to stop thinking about the brand we work for and begin thinking about our client. This is all about it. So this means we have to change the way we communicate, not behaving like a brand ambassador, by behaving client-centric ambassador. So we need to respond our client necessities and then speak about the brand. We need to be content connoisseurs, and this is very important because you guys need to know everything, not just only the solution you handle and the product and service from Oracle you're handling. Not only that, you need to know everything. What other competitions we have, what other products we have. It doesn't matter if you don't handle them, okay? You need to know everything. You need to be and you need to develop a personal brand. This is very important, and I want to stop here for at least 2 minutes to explain what is a personal brand. Personal brand is, you know, how Coca-Cola speaks in Facebook, you know how McDonald's speak in Twitter, you know how Samsung speak on Instagram. They all have a style, they all speak the same, they all compose their own sentences and paragraphs, and what they want to say, they are always the same. They are standardized because they have a personal brand. This is what you have to develop yourself. You need to begin speaking the same every time. You need to know if you want to be very, very, very formal, or you want to be a little bit friendly. You need to know if you know you communicate all the times, or you are the type of person that communicates 1 time a week. So you need to settle this down and begin thinking, how is my personal brand going to be, okay? You need to be reliable, because if I am going to be the client and I am going to buy a solution from you, and I'm not watching you guys in front of me in the real life, I am watching you through the social media. So you need to be reliable. How to be reliable on social media? Well, you have to set up all your data, your personal data, like your business phone, like the address, like web pages. We're gonna see that in a moment, but you need to set down the things in your page the most reliable way you can, okay? You need to be relevant, because social media is full of mother salesmen trying to go one in front of the other. It's like a jungle. Everyone is dying to be the most successful salesman in the internet. So you need to be relevant, and relevant is or means that you need to share content that is not old, or is not interesting, or does not belong to what you are trying to sell. So be relevant, okay? Then you have to be also insightful. Insightful is like try to discover new things and try to post them on your profile page. so that people go to your page and say, wow, this person has something new to say. He's also relevant and insightful, okay? And be engager. I don't know if you guys use this verb or I just made it up. I'm sorry, but engager is the most interesting are your posts, the most engaging they become. So try to not only share a post of something new in the field of your solution, but also try to finish the post by saying something like, do you want to know more? Please don't hesitate to contact me. Something like that, you know? Be engagement, be engager. And also be passionate. You need to be passionate about the social media. And believe me, guys, if you aren't used to work with social media on a daily basis, believe me, you're going to begin loving it as you begin also contacting new people. This is all about contacting people, okay? Be creative. Creative in the terms of what are you going to publish yourself. Take advantage of pictures, videos, PDFs, ebooks, e-values, something like that. The more creative you are, the most successful you're going to be in your social media strategy. And this is my favorite slide. This is what justifies everything, you know. What about having an extra tool into working on, you know, on your own goals? You guys are the masters of the phone and the email, but what about having a third tool? An extra tool will also help you. And the best part of it is that you don't have to give a lot of time to work on it. You just need like 15 or 20 minutes daily to connect people, answer comments, like, comment, or share something on the web, and that's all. You're going to have an improvement in your sales if you do this with discipline, okay? So we also like to call the social selling like the ABC of social selling, so you guys would not ever forget it. This is always be connecting. What I was you know, saying to you slides before, the success of social selling is the most you stay connected, the most successful you're gonna be. This is like every day, day by day, you need to be connecting people. Connecting people is not always sending friend requests on LinkedIn, but also liking, comment, and sharing stories from your contacts, because the most you like, comment, and share, the algorithm from LinkedIn, I mean the inside engine of LinkedIn, is going to give you more exposure, is going to give you more reach to the people. So each time you're going to share your own post, a post of your own, you're going to have more share than the people that only interact with others once a week. So you need to be doing this every day. This is very important, okay? So we are in the first chapter of our volume 1, social media. I don't see any question by far, so I guess everyone is following fruitfully, okay? So the profile settings is our introduction to social media, and we're going to begin to know how to optimize the LinkedIn profile. As I said before, we're only going to go through LinkedIn and not only with other social channels like Facebook or Instagram or etc., because LinkedIn is considered a professional social channel, okay? So we are only going to engage in LinkedIn by now. And LinkedIn is a very propitious channel to develop a digital reputation, a digital brand, a personal brand, what we were talking about 3 slides later. How would you like your personal brand to look like? This is the question you need to know right now in your head, okay? Do you like to see your profile in like this, like Erica Robertson? This is even a misspelled name. The picture is all fuzzy. I can see her face. I know she's a skin, and this could be very wow, very cool, but this is not a place to put a picture, you know, on vacations. Besides that, she doesn't even have a summary. I don't know what she does. I don't even know where does she works. Or would you like to see a profile like this? Erica Robertson, the same person, but she's spelling her name properly. Also, she has written down her headline in a very proper way. She also has taken a professional photography. I know her summary now, and I've seen she has also attached a pair of rich media. Some. If you look down to the bottom, you can see to rich media that she attached to her summary. So which one you prefer, the upper or the lower? The answer is obvious, okay? So we need to have a personal brand. The more open you are in the social media, the more stronger will be your personal brand. So the first tip is obviously the picture. The picture, even if you don't believe me, the 5 persons who are in the upper part of your screens are the same persons who are in the lower part of your screen. So these persons decided to take a better professional picture. They decided to have a professional photographer to take their picture. You don't need a professional photographer to take a picture. You can always ask the favor from your from your pal next office to take you a picture. You just need to find a well illuminated with a nice composition of the photograph in order to have a good picture. Try not to pull up pictures from your vacations or something very informal, because what we are trying here is to give reliability to our clients, okay? I'm sorry I had this insight in Spanish, but what it means is that people who uploaded professional pictures in their LinkedIn profile, their LinkedIn profile was seen 11 times more than the one that had no picture. So take that in mind, okay? This is an insight from Shannon Crane, who is a relationship manager at LinkedIn in the US. So take that in mind. Take professional pictures. Second, the headline. This is very important. I know you guys are used to, type down your headline as what you are working in your company. I mean, what is your credit, your title? I don't know how to say that properly. For example, I am Federico Rivera, and I am the community manager from Oracle Direct. I can only I will put community manager Oracle Direct, and that is okay with me. But if you can add some extra passionate content like Sarah Rich, which is the second example here in our slide, she says she's business strategist plus passionate about improving customer experience. This is perfectly normal. In fact, we're trying you guys to do so. Okay, so try to be a little bit more passionate about what you are working, and try to add extra sentimental part of the sentence in the headline, if you let me, okay? The third tip is your personal URL. When you are browsing your profile, you're going to see a very long URL on the top of the browser you are using. So most people used to share their profile by copying and pasting all that long URL, but it is not correct. This is why LinkedIn has improved their settings, and now you are allowed to give a short URL. This is called a vanity URL. So I want everyone to begin thinking a short name, a very short name that is going to be after the last slash. This short name is also going to be useful when you create your Twitter profile. So try to be the same from your Twitter to your LinkedIn, okay? Later, I am going to show you where to personalize, where to set up this personal URL. But begin thinking, what are you going to be called in the short name, okay? The fourth tip is the info. What is circled in the orange square is the info that only your connection, your direct connections can see, and what is circled in the blue rectangle is info that everyone can see, the public, okay? So this is the tip to To set up, what I am trying to advise you is that you need to fill all the fields. Do not think about internet insecurity, or do not think about, wow, this might be dangerous if I share all my data. Try to share only data that is okay in the public, like your company cell phone, like the address from your company, you know, something that won't harm your own safety. But important is to fill all the fields, okay? The fifth point is the rich media, and the rich media is just about anything extra that you can add to your profile that is not text. Okay, you know, Facebook and LinkedIn, they are very careful in the way their social media looks like. I mean, graphically. So this is not MySpace, or this is not Friendster, or this is not ICQ. You know, do you remember those old former social media when you could choose the font of your typing, you could choose the background of your profile. So all the profiles look very different one from each other. So this is not happening right now in social media. All social media looks like the same. This is like a uniform. So the only help you can hang on is by uploading rich media. The rich media is the tool that will help your profile look more attractive to others. What is rich media? Rich media is any PowerPoint presentation you have, any PDF, ebook you have, any video you have taken from yourself speaking, every study you have in a Word or in an Excel, in any type of file that you would like to share to the public. So think about an Oracle solution ebook, think about a YouTube video from Oracle explaining some solution, think about your resume made up of pictures, something like that, I'm just guessing, and upload it to your profile. This is going to make your profile look different but look friendlier to other people, okay? The sixth tip is a link to websites. So here you need to open your mind and not be as square as most of the people is, in terms of, oh, LinkedIn is asking me for my website. So I am going to type the company URL. That's okay, but you can even go further. You can even put the URL from some page. You can even do, if you search in Google how to make a newsletter. You can make newsletter for free. Newsletter are like mini sites where you can share all the time news about your solutions. You can share that URL in your own profile in LinkedIn. You can always put a URL that directly goes to some place where you can download a success case, for example. Or you can even perform a poll. You need to make a poll to the people, you know, to know even further, even deeper of what my clientele or what my target are thinking about. So you can make a poll and put that URL in the website. You can always put URLs that aim to download the studies, ebooks, or posts from influencers, or even you can always make a URL that is meant to fill a form. You would like people to fill a form in order you can contact them, okay? That seventh part, and I guess this is the most important part, I'm from the people who is already asking what or how should I redact my profile? What should I put in my profile, in my summary? You know, the summary is the most important part in your profile in LinkedIn, because this is what this is the part where other people that are reading your profile are going to know further about you. So this is directly from LinkedIn, and they say we can follow a structure. And the structure is this. The first paragraph, you need to put something about your passion. What moves you? What moves your heart? Do not talk about work. Do not talk about experience. just talk about what are you from in the inside, what moves yourself, what is the thing that you know, you think about every time in the morning when you open your eyes and move you to do what you do, your passion, okay? The second paragraph is your experience. So I know there's a part where you can set up all your professional experience, but what we are talking about here in a second paragraph is that you may be, you know, setting up an experience in a very general way, okay? So what I am typing here in my summary, in my own summary, and it's in Spanish, but I'm going to translate. I am saying that along all of these times, I have the privilege to work with very relevant companies, not only from Colombia, but all over the world, and I have shared experience with talented people. I have traveled, and I have learned what really moves my life, that is being successful. So I am here, like, you know, showing the people that is looking to my profile that my experience is all about social media, to travel, to work with enterprises. The third paragraph is about your enterprise. I know you people maybe are thinking, what should I put a paragraph that talks to directly to my enterprise that I'm working for, because maybe tomorrow I won't be working for that enterprise anymore. I know, but you can change that also. If you won't work in that enterprise tomorrow, you can always change that. So don't worry. What I am saying is that talking about your enterprise in your own summary, that gives a good impression of what you are, because that means you are proud to do what you do and you are proud to belong to an enterprise, to a company, okay? So the fourth paragraph in your summary may be another value info. So you may be creative here and you know, put some bullets and some key skills if you want. And the last part of the summary can always be a call to action. I chose to have a QR code. If you guys in this moment have an app that reads QR codes, you're going to be able to see that if you scan my code, you're going to watch my personal data in your cell phones, and you will be able to save my data into your phones. So this is why I put a QR code. But you can also upload another rich media, like a presentation, like a PowerPoint, like a PDF, etc. Okay? The eighth point, or the eighth tip, is your curriculum vitae. This is very important. I've been seeing that people are a little bit ashamed to put to set up former jobs, former companies where you used to work. This is not confident about yourself. You need to tell the people where you worked before. It doesn't matter if it was the competition. It doesn't matter. The most the people see you have experience, the most you are going to be reliable for them. So don't be ashamed and share with the people what works, what former jobs you had, okay? I'm sorry. And educational background as well. I've been seeing that people is a little bit ashamed to say where they graduate or what school did they went. That doesn't matter. You just put it, and believe me, this is going to be proactive to your profile. This is going to set up a very, very strong basis of what your profile is. I also want to tell you guys that this is not only a part in LinkedIn where you can say where did you attend college and where did you attend university. This is also for all the diplomas that you have done. This is also for the congress you have assisted. This is also for the symposiums, for the diplomas, for the free courses, etc., etc. For example, for instance, please don't hesitate to put this Social Selling Volume 1 by Oracle Direct Latin America. Go ahead and set up in your educational background. Go ahead with no shame, because this is a study you have been doing and we support that, okay? So let's do it. And the last tip is ask for recommendations. This is very important because recommendation is the only impartial, objective part of your profile, because everyone could be, you know, speaking chit chat in your profile, but then nobody would know if this is true or not. That recommendations is the only part where we actually see this is true, no? As for recommendations to your former boss, to your former pals in the work, to your actual boss now, you can always ask him, and this is very important. I have a question here from Dennis van der Been. Does LinkedIn page information need uniformity from all employees? That is a very, very nice question. As I said before, it's very important for you guys to develop a personal brand, a personal reputation. So I would advise no profile picture should be by law equal or very similar to other from the same company. I wouldn't advise that. I would advise the more different they are from each other, the best. Okay. The only thing you need to know, Dennis, is that you need to develop your own personal brand. That's it. So if you follow the 10 tips we have seen straightly, you're going to be developing a very proactive personal brand. Thank you for your question, okay? So the top 10, quickly, in order to summarize, is first one, the picture, try to be professional taken. Second one, the headline, put your credit, what you are in the company, but also add something sentimental. The third one is your personal URL. I am going to teach you where to set up this personal URL, but the ones who work right now, that's excellent, amazing. The fourth one is contact info. Try to fill all the fields that the profile is asking you to fill. The fifth one is rich media. Try to upload some other type of file, okay? A PowerPoint, a PDF, something like that into your summary or into your experience in order for your profile to look different from others, okay? Links to websites. Not only set up the website from your company, but also try to be more creative about that. So look for newsletters, look for forums, look for contact forums, look for polls, something like that. This would be very proactive for your profile, okay? The seventh one is tell your story. Please follow our structure. Firstly, you need to talk about your passion, what moves you. The second is your experience in a very general way. And the third one, you begin speaking about what you do in your enterprise. And the fourth one is all the key skills that you have been performing or the ones that make you very professional, what you do. The eighth one is your curriculum vitae needs to be filled, so don't be ashamed to include your former jobs, your former positions, and also with the education. Don't be ashamed to put your school, your college, your university, whatever you have been doing. Also, don't hesitate to put diplomas, congresses, etc., etc. And the tenth one is ask for recommendations. This is very important, the recommendations, because the recommendations are the part where the final client are going to see, for instance, actually what are you in the real life, okay? This is something that a third person is writing from you, for you. Okay, so given those tips, those 10 tips, I am going to begin, and I am going to go fastly because we have only 10 minutes left. What is social selling? And the first step of social selling, what you need to know is that social selling doesn't have a manual. This is not written in stone. This is not written. So that social selling is what you do and what you are going to begin doing in order to be a better and successful man, okay? Before we start searching for profiles that we are going to be interested in the network in order to contact them, we need to know a little bit of this. First, social media is a reality. If you are not convinced of social media, if you think that social media is something for my nephew or something the daughter of my neighbor is really good at, you know, Facebooking all the time and Twitter and Instagram, yeah, that's true. That's also true. Social media is a really big field where people just contact each other and communicate. But some important part of that field is where we do business. So you need to begin believing in social media. Okay, this is important. The second is know your objectives. I know you guys know your objectives, but what better if you type down those objectives, and now with social selling you begin improving those objectives. You begin asking yourselves for more. So go ahead, take a sheet of paper and begin writing your objectives. How many contacts more I want to hang around with social selling, okay? Third, optimize your social channels, your social media. This is what we have been talking about for the last slides, how to optimize our social profiles. The fourth is connect every day, very important. I also said it before, this is a discipline. You need to be connecting with people day by day, okay, on a daily basis. Fifth one is check trends. So you need to guys check what hashtags are moving in your country, what are you up to in your social media, in your country, etc., etc. The sixth one is learn to search. I know you guys, oh, what about searching? It's just typing the word I need in Google. No, that's not all. You need to learn to search. The seventh one is monitor your activities. So how I am going to be monitoring my activities. What am I doing? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? You need to have control of that, okay? You need to have an Excel file, and you need to follow up all the contacts you have been asking for to be your friends at LinkedIn. The seventh one is give your own feedback to yourself. That's easy, and improve your goals. Always try to improve your goals. So social selling. These 8 tips, these 9 tips I have given you, take that in mind, very, very, very inside in your minds. Okay, so I'm going to go to my own profile in LinkedIn to check up quickly what we have been speaking for this 40 minutes, the tips, the 10 tips we saw about improving your own profile. So every time you go to linkedin.com, the first page you're going to be watching is the feed. So I know you guys know what a feed is where all the stories comes up together, the people that I follow or the people that are my contacts, they just post and I see, so I can like, comment and share, etc., etc. But I'm not only the persons that I see, but also the groups and the company pages I see. But what I want you to see now, what I want you to have in mind is the right column of your feed page. This is where you're going to find the tools for making your LinkedIn experience even better every day. Okay, so the first, don't worry if your profile page looks different to mine. I know LinkedIn is changing their look and feel from to some countries, but don't worry, okay? It's always the same. So the first part of the tool that LinkedIn wants me to improve my profile is people I may know. So this is where I want you to connect every day, at least 2 persons. Connect with 2 persons at least every day. So I know you guys know that when I see some person and I go ahead and click connect, a second page is going to pop up telling me how do I know Laura. Is she a college? Was she a college companion of mine? I can say that. So I can't choose anything of that. She wasn't either my classmate. I didn't either do business with her. So the little trick here is to choose friend, okay? When you choose friend, you're going to be able to type down something in this space. This is very important, people. This is where we are going to type down our elevator pitch. Jimena Betancourt and myself are going to help you guys build up your own elevator pitch. The elevator pitch is nothing less, nothing more than a really fun example. Let's say you are in your company and you press the button to the elevator. So the doors of the elevator open, you go ahead into the elevator and surprise, the president of the company is also in the elevator with you. And you were really, really eager to ask him something in your own benefit. So you didn't have the choice to ask him, but now you have. But The problem is you only have 10 seconds that last the elevator to go to the from the first floor to the 7th floor where your office is. So you are going to have only 10 seconds to say to the president what you need to say, but you need to be really going to the point, okay? You need to be very precise of what you are going to say to him. That is the elevator pitch. That is what we call the elevator pitch. So try to construct your own elevator pitch. A good elevator pitch is the most you answer the 6 W's questions, the most better, the most constructive is the elevator pitch. So try to answer what, when, how much, why, etc., etc. Those answer to those questions in an elevator pitch are going to form a better one. Okay, so I know this might be confusing for some people, but I know most of you have understand what is an elevator pitch. If you guys need help with this to construct one, you can contact us anytime. Okay, so that is the real tip. So you need to contact, let's say, for example, this one, Carlos Alberto Marilanda. So I need to contact him. So I go ahead and click connect. He's not my colleague, he's not my classmate, we haven't done business together. So I go ahead for the little, you know, we like to call it the little help we have from LinkedIn. So we choose friend, and I go ahead and ask for my elevator pitch. I type down my elevator pitch and I send the invitation. Okay, this is what you need to be doing every day for 2 contacts at least. Okay. Now, going ahead with another tool that LinkedIn set up for us is who has built my profile. This is very important because there are also people looking for solutions from Oracle Solutions or from the solutions you are trying to sell in the internet. For some reasons, that people crossed with your profile in LinkedIn, but they were ashamed to ask you for being friends in LinkedIn. You are going to find out what people are looking to your profile here, so it's really helpful because you can add them back, and you know that was a lead. Someone was interested in you, but for some reason he didn't contact you as a friend. So go ahead and do it yourself. Okay. This part is also important. This part is how many people that my network has. I am from marketing and publicity. My network is from marketing, and I have 1,306 connections among 11 millions, more than 11 millions connections. So this part is very important for you to, you know, try to think about how many connections can you reach. There's a lot of people you can reach. Okay. This part of LinkedIn says jobs you may be interested in, and for obvious reasons, I am going to skip it. Okay. I'm really eager for you to never touch this part of LinkedIn. You shouldn't. Okay. Now the groups you may like, it's really we really would like you guys to begin being members of the most groups you are members of, the better. Okay. Also with the companies. LinkedIn itself are going to show you relevant groups and companies as long as you use LinkedIn the most. So if you use LinkedIn every day, LinkedIn itself is going to you know, show you what groups are attractive to you and companies that are attractive to you. So don't mind if the company is a competition from your own. Don't mind if you hate that company for some reason. Just follow the company because you can find content, relevant content from them that you can share in your profile. Okay, so think about that. So this is the part where you can improve, you know, the right column of your feed page in LinkedIn, the home page. This is where you can improve every time more your LinkedIn experience. So what we are going to begin learning now is how to search people. This is the core of social selling. How do I find the right people to sell? This is what we are going to sell now. Okay, you know that, in case you didn't know, LinkedIn has the most improved social search engine in a social channel. This little white bar where you can search any type, any keyword, he's going to search you in terms of people, jobs, companies, groups, universities, posts, or even your own inbox. So this is a very powerful tool. But I'm not only asking you people to use this tool as it is, but try to go deeper and use advanced option. I'm going to make an example, okay? So I don't have anyone to sell, I don't have anyone to contact. Yes, you have. I am going to preview otherwise. So just type a keyword, let's say tech. And I don't know the first name of the person, I don't know the last name, I don't know his title, I don't even know his company or even his school. I just know I want to locate him near my country. So I am going to, let's say, for instance, choose Jamaica. Okay? So I'll go ahead and choose Jamaica with the keyword tag, and the engine is going to show me people that is using LinkedIn in Jamaica that has something to do with tech. So I can go ahead and contact them just doing the little trick I show you. So I can always search a lot of contacts that are in Jamaica. Look at this. There's a lot of mobile tech support manager and cable wireless in Jamaica. Oh, this guy seems familiar to me. Maybe he can help me introduce a solution from Oracle to that wireless company that I don't know what wireless company is, but let's say contact him. So what I'm looking here right now is that I don't have the option to contact him directly. I have the option to send email. Send email is a paid feature in LinkedIn. You need to pay a premium account in order to sell emails. But this is only appearing to me because I have a Colombian account. But if you guys are from English speaking countries in Central America and Caribbean, maybe the results here may change a little bit, okay? But the important is the essence of what I'm teaching you. Just type a keyword and then go ahead and choose your country and begin contacting with those people, okay? This is the core of social selling. This is the most important part of social selling. This almost justifies all the 15 minutes we have been speaking, okay? So take in mind, go to your homes and begin working with advanced search and contacting people. Try to contact at least 2 persons daily, okay? So let's go back to our presentation and finish this with the last chapter, that is processes, forms, and feedback. Jimena Betancourt, which is the partner BAD manager, and myself are going to pass to your mails a format in Excel where you can keep track of what is your activity in social media. But you need to be very disciplined about this. You need to be with constancy every day, adding contacts, okay? But before we get to that contact, I'm going to show you the journey. This is a little classified slide that I'm going to show you. This is how we do things here in Oracle Direct. We have this journey now. The first step of the journey is your brand. So know what you are going to do with your brand. Construct your personal reputation. This is what we have seen in the first slides. The second step is define your customers. You need to know what and who are you looking for. You need to search the internet before you are looking for someone. Try to know if the possibilities are on your hand or are negative. The third one is set up your speech. Very important here. You need to set up your elevator pitch. Every one of you has a homework. Go to your place and begin typing, begin constructing your own elevator pitch. This needs to be like your own signature, okay? This is going to be your own elevator pitch. The fourth is be connected at offer value. So we are not going to use LinkedIn only to contact people. We are going to use LinkedIn also to post content to our profile. So you need to find relevant content. You need to find constructive content, proactive content, with insights and being relevant content, we have Oracle Direct. I have social media. I'm going to pass the links and so on to you in order for you to guys go into our social media and take some contents from there to your profile. So the more you begin sharing value content, the more you are going to be visible in the network. Okay. The fifth step is follow-up call. Don't even forget that. So try not to forget that social media does itself for its own. You need also to grab the phone and call the people. Okay. Don't forget that. The sixth step is pre-sales activity. I don't know what is your pre-sales activity in your company, but I'm sure you have some standard. You have some journeys and step-by-step you need to follow. And the seventh one is sales proposal. So go ahead and attack the people, but not before having in mind these 3 points. First, use an elevator pitch. Always use an elevator pitch. This is going to be your joker in the hand. Okay, this is going to be the I don't know what is the slang in English, but this is going to be like a comedy. So your elevator pitch is the thing that is going to help you contact more persons. Okay. Second step is study your client. Before you engage with someone, please take 30 seconds to go to Google and search for the company that he works for. Search even for the name of that person. Maybe he has a Twitter profile and you know better that guy. Let's say, wow, he plays golf. I also play golf. What elevator pitch couldn't be better if I begin speaking about golf and then proposing him a meeting? I will capture his attention immediately, wouldn't I? And the third one is choose your material. Choose wisely your material. Try to talk to the people in charge of producing marketing content in your company and tell them to make better ebooks, better videos, better flyers, better art pieces that may capture the attention from your client. Once you have these 3 steps, go ahead and attack. Believe me, you are going to change the way you people sell. In case you were asking yourselves, okay, what if I begin contacting people but the people won't accept me? Is it something wrong with my elevator pitch? Well, maybe. But maybe the people you are trying to contact is not a LinkedIn fan, so he logs in every once in 3 months, so this person is not doing us any well. Okay, so what we do here internally is look at the bottom page of the slide. I sent him a request. He didn't answer me. The second choice I have is even send him an e-value or an ebook or a success case. And if he remains absent, if he remains not contacting me, just change that person. Okay, just go ahead from another person from the same company. Do not insist on one person. This could be negative for you. On the other hand, on the upper part of your screen, if he accepts you, try to capture his attention even more by sending him an e-value, an ebook, or a webinar. You will find this material in our social media, and then go ahead and send a proposal. Okay, don't hesitate to do so. Key part of this presentation, people, please pay attention, is this procedure in social media is hot. Hot, I mean by if this person is answering you back in LinkedIn, you need to answer him. You only have 1 day to answer. I mean, this gotta be quickly. If you let yourself pass 3 or 4 days, the attention from the client is dead. This is not cold. This is on hot. Okay. So. Not before I go, I would really love you guys to go ahead and take a look into our LinkedIn group. We have a private group in LinkedIn. Jimena later is going to pass you guys the direct links in order for you to go peep. And the Facebook page, we also have, I'm sorry, this is not a Facebook page, this is a private group also, as in LinkedIn. We have 2 private groups. This their functions as private groups is that we have a repository of content. So you can guys go ahead and go into those groups, become members, and begin extracting content. I know most of the content is in Spanish or Portuguese, but we are working in having content in English. Anyone who feels lost, anyone who feels, oh my God, I don't know how to construct an elevator pitch, oh my God, I don't know how to set up my LinkedIn profile, don't hesitate to contact me, okay? My name is Federico. My email address is federico.rivera@oracle.com, or Jimena Betancourt, which is the manager of the partners. Don't hesitate to contact us. We are going to be very happy to help you guys, okay? So this is the last part of the Social Selling Volume 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You may also have 5 minutes to ask questions if you have, and if you don't have, I am going to leave you with a poll, okay? I will be very happy for you guys to answer this poll, and don't remember, Jimena is going to send you these presentations, the memoirs of these presentations, plus your diploma, because yes, guys, you're going to have a diploma of this Social Selling Volume 1, and the instructions you need to follow up in order to be eligible for Social Selling Volume 2, okay? So be very patient. Jimena is going to send you those all those data to your emails, and I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation. I'm going to leave you with a poll, and goodbye.